A little different this year. The year-end page did not get done in a timely manner. Are you moving away from me?
No, I moved closer.
Oh, okay. Did not get done in a timely manner because we had guests in between Christmas and New Year's. So we're doing it now, and so some things in January are going to be included in it, and actually a couple of good things happened in January, so, you know.
They did?
Yeah. Bucks won the national championship.
Oh,
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. Quickly we forget.
How quickly we forget. It was like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You kept you up till midnight. Grandkids were over from California from the 28th of December till the 4th of January.
They got to see snow.
Yes.
They got to sled.
The snow came on the 3rd, and it's still here. And today's the 22nd. The snow has not yet left. And yesterday, I think the high temperature was 4 degrees or 5 degrees.
It was more than that.
Oh, it was 11. Today was supposed to be 17.
Yeah, yesterday
Anyway.
was 11.
11?
Yeah.
I just know it was 4 degrees. I was driving home from rehearsal.
Well, it was night, yeah.
Holy cow. So anyway, it's been really cold. And, but sunshine, deceiving as it is, it's not very warm. Anyway, things to be thankful for.
I went back in my thoughts to the first of the year
Okay.
and kind of thought I'd work my way up with what I can remember. So I'm thankful, first of all, for the Harmony Project.
Oh man.
Went through 2 seasons with them, and then just made my winter. And you even enjoyed.
Oh, it was
The
great.
concerts.
It was great. I mean, I recommend anybody go to those concerts. They will not come back without a tear in their eye. Guarantee you.
Thankful for my girlfriends from home. Joe was here a lot and got to spend some good time with her and with Trina and with some other Sandy and with different friends, Mary Ann, and so that was really good. I was connected with a lot of old friends from home. And I'm thankful that we got the fence up in the back so that I can have my garden. I had a garden this year. I have my garden and wildflowers back there to keep without the deer bothering it.
We think the deer's not bothering you. There's an awful lot of tracks back there. You can see it in the snow. Yeah. Now, I don't know if they're jumping the fence. I mean, it's 7 feet high, so I don't know. But
Well, I found some kind of poo back there this year in the fall, and it's big poo. It's like not deer and not little. So I'm not sure. There's something getting back there. It's got to be something that can climb.
I just hope it doesn't fly.
No, it's
Because
not.
you know it's going to hit my car the first time I go to wash it. I can think of something else.
What?
Gary and Linda.
Oh gosh, yeah. Gary and Linda moved back. Which
Her
is
sister and brother-in-law.
nice to have family back in. They are all happy. Everything's going well out there, and I'm very thankful to have Linda back in town. We did spend had Christmas dinner with them this year, so which was really nice. That's the first I've been with my family for Christmas
In a long time.
in a long time.
Yeah. And then all the Shirk family came into town.
Thanksgiving.
The day after Thanksgiving, we all had a big dinner at Der Dutchman in Plain City.
Yeah, which was great.
We got a ton we got some pictures, and there was a ton of family there. It was great. It was great.
It was wonderful because I hadn't seen those. We hadn't seen them since mom died.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which was 2017. So
Right.
they're all grown up now.
Yeah, they are.
So that was good. I'm thankful for that. Very thankful, and I'm thankful that I'll get to see them more now too because Linda and Gary are back here. So they'll be coming home, when they come home, at least I can run down and see them. And
Don and Linda, were they here? That was this year they were here, right?
Don and Linda were here, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went and met them in Tennessee. Wasn't that this year? No, that was last year.
No, that was last year. It was in
That was
2020.
last year. They were here this year.
And did Melissa come up this year?
She did, yeah. She did, but she had to go back quickly because she had had a friend die. So it's just been all good.
I'm just thankful for the same things I'm thankful for every year, and that's that I can still play music and
I'm thankful that he still plays music too. It means I can still spend money.
and that the band's doing well, and the number of bookings seem to be increasing every year. And when we thought we were going to stop at a certain number, well, they've surpassed that last year. It looks like it's going to happen again this year. Performing with different people at the church: Lizzie Miller, Robin Cummings, Laura Adair, and somebody new from a group called Yoctopia performed with this past Sunday. Her name is Carissa Holmes, very good singer. So I've gotten a lot of experience there, and then I've been challenged this year a little bit too, because I'm actually starting to just be a soloist. But unlike when I was doing my one-man band thing, this is just piano and voice. So it's a real new experience for me. We'll call it a work in progress. I'm not used to singing and playing piano, and that's it, and nobody around, no other voices, no band, no nothing. And it's a little unnerving, but I'm getting used to it. You'd think after all these years I would have no problem with that.
It surprises me that.
But it's different. If you're used to playing in a band, or when Doug Smith and I had a duo, it was high energy. There was drums, bass, guitars, But to just have that one instrument and your voice, you feel really naked, musically. That is. Just want to clarify that. Speaking of which,
No,
okay,
I already looked. You've got one that won't do that this time on, which was smart. I looked at that before we even started this.
Now I'm going to have to go back and reference it.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I will.
No, you don't.
You know I will. I challenged a lot this year musically, with the band, and also with music for the church. And, what?
It's standing straight out.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
It was exciting, honey. I mean, it was well, it's part of my personality.
Sorry.
Oh God, this is going to be a great video. I woke up on June 23rd on a Sunday morning, and my heart started to go out of rhythm, which it did from time to time.
It had been starting to go out of rhythm a lot lately.
Right.
Before that.
And
once every week to 2 weeks.
Okay. Would you like to tell the story? Or,
Go ahead. I might jump in a couple times.
Anyway, so I got up. It was about 7 in the morning, and I didn't have to go anywhere. I mean, normally I sleep till 8:30, 9:30. But anyway, and sometimes 10. Just Anyway, I woke up about 7, and I was in a mild AFib, something or other, and it lasted about 10 minutes or so, I guess. I don't know. And I went back to bed, and then I woke up again about maybe 45 minutes later, and I was in what is called SVT, which is supraventricular tachycardia, and my heart was pounding at a rapid rate, and it was not going to subside. So after a couple of hours of hoping that it would, it did not. So we went to the emergency room, and they have a medication now called adenosine, which works as the way cardioversion works. So instead of using the paddles to get your heart back into rhythm, the adenosine stops your heart altogether for like 7 seconds, 6, 7 seconds, whatever it is, and when your heart comes back, it's in rhythm. They say it's a much safer way to do it than to use paddles, and they said okay. When they were telling me they were going to do this, they said now it's going to be really uncomfortable for a second or two, and then you're going to be out for several seconds, and then you'll be back, and you'll be back in rhythm. Lonna was in the room.
I don't know why they had me in the room.
Well,
they didn't tell me to leave.
Right, and so she got the pleasure of watching on the the cardio machine there, me going pa-boom, 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 for for 7 seconds, and then boom, 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 boom. And she freaked out. I mean, she was...
I mean, I didn't do anything.
Well, what could you do?
I mean, I didn't do anything, though. I didn't, like, scream or yell or...
No.
It just was inside. It was like, holy moly. But then when they were when he was supposed to be coming back, and they're saying to him, Michael, are you with us? Michael, are you with us? And it was like, oh my gosh. Yeah,
I was.
You were, thank God.
I was fine.
Thankful.
Anyway.
Thankful.
So they got me back in rhythm, and by the time they decided to want to keep me overnight for whatever, and just observation. And so about 9 o'clock at night, we got a room. Next morning they come in, they do a couple.
We got a room. I stayed too.
Oh yeah. I had a roommate. It was a private room until she decided to stay. But anyway, and then the next day they did a couple of tests, and they came back to me that Monday afternoon and said, we want to perform an ablation. And I said, okay. I said, I've been through that a couple of times. And they said, yeah, but they said, this one is 97% effective. And I said, well, what does that mean? And they said, well, basically what this does is pretty much keeps you from ever having an SVT or anything like that again. And I said, really? Because, I mean, in the past, they just say, there's a chance you could have another AFib or AFib or a moment or whatever. So I said, at 97%, I'm willing to go for it. So, didn't want to stay in the hospital, though. I wanted to leave and then come back and do it as an outpatient. And Lonna over here said, no.
I sent the doctors out.
She sent the doctors out of the room.
And I told him, I said, can you just give us a few minutes?
So, anyway, needless to say, I stayed. And they scheduled me. They wanted to schedule me for late in the afternoon on Tuesday. Bad part of that is they don't want you eating anything after midnight. Well, I have an appetite. So anyway, Tuesday came, and then by that afternoon, there was another case that came in that was much more critical than mine. So they bumped me, and they said, "Listen, on Wednesday, we're going to do it, and you'll be the second person in, and you'll be on the schedule." We said, okay. So great, another day without food. And but that day it happened. I was the second person in. They got me in there about 10 o'clock. Performed the procedure. I was in recovery till, 3, 4 o'clock, something like that. And I was back in the room, and then by 5 or 5:30 I was able to eat. And that was June 26th. And I have not had an event of any kind, an arrhythmia of any kind since then. So it's probably the biggest game changer for me in a dozen years, because that's when I had my valve repaired, was in 2012. So anybody that is having SVT issues, please contact the electrophysiology team at Ohio State Rothschild Hospital. You will not be disappointed. These people are top notch, and not only the doctors but the nurses, and everybody that takes care of you, the way they handle things on the floor. I mean, it's an unbelievable facility.
It was sad to leave because you get to be friends with the nurses,
Yeah.
and we know about their personal life and some of the docs. I mean, it's just the Ross. I can't say enough.
Right. So anyway, that was probably the biggest game changer for me in a long time. So much to be happy about, and there's so much joy in my life and the people around me. I'm not talking about just Lonna, I'm talking about friends and co-workers and people at the church, and it just seems like everywhere we go, we meet people or get to know people, and they're just good people. So and they've come into our lives, and they've been a blessing, and it just doesn't get any better than that. And the world around you out there, after a while you just say, I've got no control over that stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna live my life with the people I want to live my life with, and do the things that bring me joy, and hopefully joy to those people that I'm doing those things with. So I mean, that's it for me in a nutshell. Oh, and one more thing. Lonna is going to get the car of her dreams
Wanted this car forever.
in, let's see, today's 22nd, in less than a month, in about 3 weeks.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes,
Thank you. I'm
yes.
very thankful to you for, in the band, for allowing me to do this. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting my RAV, finally.
She's
I've
finally-
loved them ever since they came out.
Right.
But we didn't want an SUV, but now I do because they're easier to get in and out of. And I like to drive when my friends, my girlfriends, and I go and do things, and I want them to be comfortable in the back seat.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'm even getting some things on it that I really didn't care about having it, like a heated steering wheel, which I think is amazing.
And seats.
And seats, but
And rear view mirror.
that's heated.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, very excited. Very sad to lose my car, my mom and daddy's car that I've had all these years, and we're not going to get anything much out of it because we let it go a little too long, and the transmission went on it. But
Well, it didn't win, but it's going.
it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, it's still right.
Yeah, you can, but not safely. I'm not allowed to drive it because
Yeah, I
it
don't
doesn't
wanna
want me
drive it.
on the road with it.
You're right.
Anyway,
So we're a one-car family for 3 weeks.
but it's
Oh, joy.
It's working okay.
Yeah, it's working all right.
So I am thankful for this guy more than I can say.
Okay.
I was diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were going to go into that.
I didn't know if I was either, but we're saying what we're thankful for.
Right.
And I am so thankful for you. He's been with me every step of the way, and it's a wonderful prognosis. But I can't say how thankful I am that I don't have to go through this alone. And I wouldn't have to go through it alone because I've got a support friend of my family and my girlfriends. Oh my gosh, they've been so wonderful. But it's nice to have right here all the time.
I'm always going to be there, man.
And anyway, so I'm very, very thankful. Very thankful. And I'm so thankful that, again, not only is Ross Hart Hospital, OSU, but the Spielman Center. I mean, what an organization. So I've still got some things to go through. You know, I'm getting ready to do radiation here before too long. And then what I hate the most is having to be on a medication for 5 years. But you got to do what you got to do. And I'm thankful that there's something out there.
Yeah.
I'm putting him to the test now.
Well, you've been there for me all those
I
years.
told him in the hospital when I spent the night, I stayed 2 nights and I came home the middle night, made sure, I could get showered and everything. And, but I spent 2 nights there and I said to him when I was in there, I said, watch and take notes. Make note on how I want to be treated if I'm in the hospital. You better be here. Because I'm a wuss.
You went through it great, man. I mean, you handled everything, all of it, and still are handling it fine.
Well, anyway, that was happy 70th birthday to me. It just all the shit hit the fan
Oh,
right
wow.
around that time. It was like, oh yes, the golden years. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Still want to find out who came up with that cliche.
But anyway, everything, and I know that this is paving the way for 2025 to be a great year. I can't wait till the snow is gone, all of this crapple I'm going through is over with, and I can be outside again and out planting
Right.
and doing some things and going to some outdoor gigs on the lake.
Got a few of those coming up.
Yep. So everything, it's all good. It's all good.
I'm proud of you. You actually said something about that. I wasn't sure you were going to do that.
Yeah, and I did get back in harmony too. I think I mentioned that.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And you're
Oh,
going to
and
be
I
an
got
alto.
an alto this time.
Yeah, you're going to be an alto.
I'm
instead of
actually
a
going to be
soprano.
able to sing it all. I mean, I sang most of it, but I had to do like falsetto for a lot of it.
You've become this very uninhibited person. Who are you? Oh, you're singing and you're
Well,
singing
I
and
know.
you're talking in falsetto.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You know, a little goes a long way. Just saying. Were your hands getting cold or something?
No,
No.
warm.
Oh my! Your hand was too warm inside my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
No, it's not. No, because I'm getting warm now.
Okay.
We both have decided that we're just going to do whatever we can do, acts of kindness,
Right.
and do things for our community and to join everybody together, and that's
Right.
how we're going to move forward.
Sure. Sure.
Our last
Because the
season of life.
yeah. All right. Well, everybody have a great 2025.
Here's to
And,
the new year.
Here's to the new year. And
Salute.
thanks for watching. And we'll see you
If
around.
you do watch, thanks for watching.
All right. Well, that went pretty well. You never seemed enthused.
I'm not.
And then all of a sudden, you start talking and you're just talking about this and talking about that.
Yeah. When you start thinking about stuff.
Exactly. That's the whole idea. Keep it going that way. Generations in the future can see what the heck was going on back here. One more time. Oh, you got some.
I got coffee.
All right. It's decaf, right?
Right.
Whew. Okay.